Hold on. Let's have some music. Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm so sorry that I am running so flippin' late. It is what it is. So I'm just turning the music down because it feels a bit loud. Not sure if it is or if it's not on your side, but it is on my side. So, how was everybody this fun day? The wind, it's not... Yesterday was for real hot. Like, stupid hot. That's when I need aircon in here, and I need fridges, and all the stuff I don't have. So, I like it when it's cooler, like it is today. My house, however, is a house that retains heat. So, it's rather hot this morning, or today, in the house. But outside, it's much cooler than it was yesterday. Yesterday was insane. Insane. So... But it is what it is, and I've lost my... But yeah, it's been a hectic week, as you know. I mean, Wednesday I was only on live for a couple of, less than an hour. So we are going to do a gym-themed cake this afternoon. Am I going to use a dirty cloth? Sorry, I can't see through my glasses. Let's clean these glasses so I can see what I'm doing. I haven't even, sorry guys, I even look like super busy. It's this time of the year. It's crazy. Today is Black Friday. My husband's a little disappointed because I'm super busy. So that means that I can't go with him Black Friday shopping, and he's like, but we do it every year together. Why, So I'm like, he's like, why didn't you plan? And I'm like, well, I did, but I can't help it. If I'm busy, I'm busy. I'm busy, which is good. Good that I'm busy, and that's what we want, right? Did not actually plan to go shopping on Black Friday though. So I have peace and quiet in my house. My husband has gone to go and fetch a child and is taking her shopping. She is taking her hard-earned pocket money to go and buy herself something that she really, 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 really wants. So I am just going to quickly download the picture that's oh no, wait, I think I have it ready. So yeah, I have a picture that I'm just going by, so I just want to quickly pop that up so that I can see what I'm doing. So basically let's just do that so I can see. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. I always use my phone, but I actually can just do this, which is pretty cool. Okay, so, sorry guys. I'm just putting it up on my screen so I can see what I'm doing. It's a gym-themed cake. So, and they wanting, it's for a friend of mine, son, who is 26, turning 26. And so I'm going to, she said to me to use grays and blues, so we're going to go with the grays and blues. We've got a little bit of red. We're going to be able to use all the colors that I have got, which is absolutely amazing. Okay, we can do a wooden floor. That will be cool. We won't be needing purple, so we can use that. I'm not going to use the yellow. Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna do the toppers now as well because it's yeah, they're quick and easy. So I'm just going to do them. I'm gonna leave them here to dry, and then we'll quickly cover the cake. If they were complicated toppers, it would be something else, but they're not complicated toppers, so I'm not too stressed. So I'm gonna start with, so there's basically like this cute little gym wooden floor and a gym mat, or like a yoga mat, and a towel, and there's some dumbbells and there's some weights, and there's one of those weighted balls and a little water bottle. So basically that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make all of that up. So let's start off with our floor, because I need to actually move over. I want to move this over that way so that can be there. Okay. Oh. I'm going to switch off my camera so that you can see better, and my logo, so that we can see better what's going on. Okay, that's better, so that you have more of what's going on. Okay. Woo! What is news from everybody? I normally have my phone by me so I can see if anybody's chatting, and I can't see if anybody's chatting. Let's go pop that out so that I can see if anyone's chatting. Just in case. Just in case. Just in case. Let's get everything set up so that I can have that there. Quick sticks, just in case somebody decides to chat to me and then I can't talk to them back because I'm not looking at the chat. And there we go. Now we can see everything. That's awesome. What am I going to tell you? What's happening today? So yesterday was, this week has been a little chaotic. We're trying to get orders. I mean, to try and make stock for the Table Bay craft and gift fair market that is on from today. Yesterday I went and sorted out stock. What size am I going to go? I think I'm going to go with the 15. Try and make this a 15 centimeter little floor. Okay. But I don't have a 15 centimeter. That's funny. I don't have, do I? No, that's too big. What is 15 centimeters? Is this 15 centimeters? Oh, I don't want to do that either, because now I've just messed that on top. Just some buttercream that was inside here. I'm being not very clever in trying to turn it upside down. I just want to actually see if it will fit. I could actually just measure it, right? That is basically the size I'm after. Okay. Just so that I've got an idea, and then I'll just cut it. Slice it up, slice it round. 15 centimeter. Little gym floor stage kind of thing. This is for a friend of mine whose son is apparently a gym fanatic, and he loves being at the gym all the time and working out. So she's asked if I could do a cake with a gym theme. So we shall do that, and I think it's a cute little idea. So then, what did I do with my ruler? Sorry, my house is super chaos. I no sooner put things down and then I can't find them again. And then I don't know where they are, like right now. Although I'm pretty sure I've washed it. I don't know where it is. Where is it? No. I don't know. But I need something straight Now what I'm going to use. So basically, I just want to make so that it looks like flooring. So I'm just going to use this to make some grooves. I'll roughly make them the same. I don't want to cut it. I'm just literally just making like a scoring so that I can see. I need to actually move it now before I continue, or else it's going to get messed up. Because you know, like when you lift it, it will bend and crack and all that kind of stuff that you don't want it to do. So that I can do that, right? And then I'll move that across. Don't you like my my beautiful it's grease-proof paper that's been printed with my logo on it. Very nice. All About Packaging has done it for me. It just looks nice. Wrap my fudge in it for the Christmas gifts. We shall see later if we are having any success with the market. The beauty of the market at the moment is that it is not manned by me, so I don't have to be there, which is fantastic. But I can also check to see if anyone has bought any stock, so I can see if there is stock that needs to be replenished, which is pretty cool without having to go there, which is really, really awesome. I just have to yeah, I just log in apparently, which is super awesome that I don't have to go there. So yeah, so we're just making like these nice little scores so it looks like, you know, like floor. What I'm going to do is I will dust it with brown once it's dry, just now, to finish it off, so that it can have that, you know, that flooring, that different, you know, wood flooring effect on it. Okay, but basically we're going to, now I'm going to make all my little goodies to fit around on this. So yeah, I mainly need black, so I'm just gonna mix this one up so that it's like a greeny blue. They want a gray cake, quite grayish. So, well, I asked what colors, and she said to me these colors, which is gray, blue. So it's super warm in here, but I've had to close the door. You know, I might just put the fan on. That's gonna be better. Super warm in here. Okay, so I'm just gonna make a little gym mat, like a yoga mat, out of the blue. Again, what we're gonna do is just use my cookie dough cutter to make it nice and straight. Problem is that obviously when I do pick this up, it can bend. So it's not what we want. like that. It's fine, I'll fix it. Yeah. So I just want to make sure that this fits on my mat thing. Yes. So I'm going to just put that over here. Let's just square it up again. So I want this to kind of dry nice. A little bit. Just a little bit so that we can... Although, yeah, because I still want to dust this. So I need that to just dry a bit. And then out of this, I'm also going to make a little kettlebell. A blue one. And then I'll make a red one. One that's, yeah, I'll make the blue one a what? Like a 12 kg. Okay. So I'm gonna make it like that, and I'm going to emboss here 12. Okay. There's my one kettlebell. And then we can make what? An 8 kg one. So a little bit smaller in red. Okay. 8 kg kettlebell. Right. Then I need to make gray. Need a little bit of gray for my ball. Okay. Okay, wait, before I even start there, let's make a, oh, and there's a skipping rope. Okay. So let's do one skipping rope. Make the little bottle. Oh. So we're going to make a little water bottle. Okay. I'm going to roll it. Okay. So I'm just going to leave that like that and to let it dry a bit, and then I'm going to put the lid and the part where you drink. Make a skipping rope. I don't know of a white skipping rope, but okay. I'll do it in white. Roughly the same length. And then I'll put some handles on just now. I'm just going to twirl it a bit. It can dry like that. And then we need a towel. should have got his name so that I can put the name on his towel, but let's see. So the towel is, you know, kind of thin. I need to make it thinnish. And this can be quite rough because I'm just going to, it seems a bit long. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bend and fold it. So it looks like it's, you know, crumpled up. As you do. Okay. And then what else is white? Nothing. Okay, so I need to mix some gray. I need to make like a gray. So I'm just going to, oh, I've got gray, but this is not, it's dark gray. So I'm just going to change that to a lighter gray. I'm going to use all that black for dumbbells and stuff. So I'm just going to make it gray because that will be like for my ball, like my gym ball, and for the bars on the dumbbells. Okay, so we're going to make a nice gym ball. See. And get it nice and as round as possible. And I think it's got those seams. Turn it upside down. Okay, that's our ball, which we'll put over there. Okay. Then, obviously, because we're doing dumbbell, really is only going to work if we have some like serious wire. Otherwise, it's it won't hold up. The center bit won't hold up. Oh, where did the other one go? Okay. We need 3 dumbbells, and then we're going to have weights. Okay, so that's perfect. I've got 3 little wires. We're just going to roll it through. I'm going to do this. So basically, we want to cover that. I think that maybe they're too short. Now, but anyway, all good. I think it'll work out fine. So that's 1. So the thing is that you want it nice and thin like that. So you kind of just put a little bit of gum paste and then you roll it through. And then when you do it like this, it rolls it nice and snugly around the wire so that it'll actually stick to the wire nicely. Because to try and roll it like this and then try and put wire in it is not easy. You just take all the excess off, because we're going to put, you know, the dumbbells on the end. Okay. I'm just going to pop this on here with this one, just because it's enough. Okay. So then let's make our weights and bells and ends. So you can see what I've done is I've worked from my lightest colors and I've worked in my way into the black. The reason for that is that now my hand is going to start getting black, because the black just does this. It gets this black residue. So we work this way. You know what I mean? You won't need to constantly be washing your hands. So you need to do, I don't have white. I have white paint. I don't know, maybe I'll just use some silver to make so that I can write on it 20 kgs or whatever it is. So we're going to put some weights, you know, for like one of those big weighted poles that you do deadlifting with. Okay, so I'm going to use those are quite small. I need to find my rounds. I think I've got rounds, but okay, I just want to do this for the 20 kg. I think we'll do 3. No, I need to go get my rounds. I've got cutters that are round so that I can get them nicely perfect. So I'm going to be back now. So we're going to do like a little impression in here. We're not going to cut it. Yeah. We're not going to do we're just going to do an impression. And try and get it in the center as much as possible so that it's not and then we're going to cut a hole through it, because obviously you need a hole in the center for your pole. Okay, so these are our big 20 kg weighted weights, but we're going to just leave it like that, and then I'll I'll gently put on when it's a little bit drier, 20 kgs on it. And then we need to do our dumbbells. So, all right, let's do these. We need to do handles for that, which I need just a little bit of wire, nothing too hectic, but just enough so that it can hook on. Sorry. I have no idea why I'm coughing. I just swallowed funny, I think. Okay. So we just do that. So, you know, because I'm working with gum paste, it's already starting to dry nicely. But these things do take time to dry. But because if I had to have done a figurine or some sort, then yeah, I would have done this days ago then. But because it's this is ample time, and it's really okay if it's not very dry when it goes onto the cake. Because it's going onto the cake. It's not that I'm making. It's not going to a customer. For the customer to put on a cake. It's not a topper in a box for the customer. So, right. Here we go. So a little handle on there. I'll put another handle on here. Let's just make sure it's nice and round. Okay. This one should be a little bit smaller because it's a smaller dumbbell. Okay, that's that. Then we need to do the weights of our dumbbells. So what I'm going to do is that because we want the dumbbells to actually stand up, I'm going to do them and then leave them to dry so that I can so there's 1, 2, and then we're going to do a slight impression as they have. Okay, and then there's another 2 because we've got 3. And then we've got one where it's got doubles. So we're going to do 1, 2, and then we're going to actually cut those 2 out. Okay. So what's going to happen is we're going to leave these to dry. I'm just going to make sure that, well, I'm going to leave them to dry enough for me to be able to, you know, stand them up. I'll show you now. But this one is going to be a double, so it's going to have like that. Where, oh. That one might need it to be a little bit bigger, actually. So that's 1 dumbbell. I'm going to put little knobbickies on there just so that it looks like it's gone right through. I'm just thinking that this circle is too small, too big. Small. This one is too small. So I'm going to go with a little bit bigger size than this. This is about the same size. Probably this one. That might be a little too big, but anyway, let's see. I don't have a happy medium. Let's see. Could always just flatten it a bit. I think this is the same size, that's the problem. No, that's going to be better. So I'll put that one on the side like that so that I can put a little bit of touch of glue on here. Put it in the center. It's like one of those doubled up ones. You know, like when you're doing a deadlift or something and you've now added extra weight. So now you've got like a 10 kg and a 2 kg on there. Right, so that's all our dumbbells and goodies. I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, wait, we need to do the water bottle. So let's do the water bottle. My hands are gross. All our little thingies. Okay, so we need to finish our water bottle off. Oh, just going a bit stiff now. Why's it going stiff? It's standing skew for whatever reason. Okay. So I'm going to put a little wire through this as well because I wanted to just hold the lid. Okay. So I'm just going to roll it into a circle and then do it like that. So you can get it nice fitting. And then we're going to pop that on top as if it's the cap. See? Little water bottle. This one apparently has the Nike logo on it. And then we just do a little thing for the part where you drink. And now it's sticking to my fingers. Okay. Let's do a little tick, as they have. Depends on whether they're into Nike or not. I feel like maybe I shouldn't. Branding. We'll do like a makeshift pretend one. Like a little V. Okay, so while this is all sitting drying, I'm going to actually ice the cake now. Oh, here's my other circle. Okay. Oh, and then I think the only other thing I need to do is just I just want to make sure that this fits before I do this. So basically what we're going to do is just make sure that this fits in there like that, so we don't have any issues. Else it's going to come undone. But because we want it to stand up like that, although it should be dry enough, but because I want it to stand up, I'm going to leave it to be flattish. Oh, no, that'll work. I thought it wasn't going to stand up nicely, but it is. Okay. So I thought it would need to be dry a lot more than that. And then I'll just finish it off with it. You know how it sticks out on the other end. Okay, these kind of things, it really is just like caricature things, and it's not meant to be 100% perfect. So I'm just taking the excess paste off the wire here so that I can push it through nicely without it doing some weird things. Yep, that one's going to hold up. I could just lean it against there for it to dry. Okay, that one I'm going to actually just leave it to. Yeah. So I'm going to leave those to dry because it's too flimsy, this one. So I'll leave those to dry and I'll add those just now. Just going to move this over so that I can work here. Really cute, actually. A mat. Gotta be careful that I don't break the mat or the floor when trying to lift it. Oh, and my skipping rope. I've totally forgot about a skipping rope. I need the handles. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to put red handles on. So that really doesn't matter. Oh, be careful. I might actually redo that. But when no, actually, I'm going to redo that. I'm going to redo the skipping rope for when I actually put the cake together because, oh, it's moving around. I'm going to move this because it's slipping and sliding. Okay. Right, so now I need to make like a gray color for icing. which is, yeah, gray, very gray. Okay. And it's going to be straightforward, nothing fancy. That's mine. Okay. I made a whole lot of, I've had quite a few cakes to do, so I just did a whole batch of buttercream and put it in my tub. So it's been super hot here, so I'm having to put extra icing in just to stiffen it up so that it folds better, and so that it can withstand the heat. So I just put in a little extra icing so that it can. Just stabilizes it just a little bit. So I'll almost make it like a crusting buttercream because it's too soft otherwise. And then I want my cake to hold, and I want it to be able to, you know, survive the heat. It's supposed to cool down from today, so from this afternoon. So we shall see if that actually happens. So I have to make it gray, but I'm not going to go full on black because straight black gray is rather bland and boring. So I'm going to put a touch of black and a touch of blue, so that it's not, I don't want it too dark, but I also don't want that boring gray. Just rather give it a bit of a blue gray. Oh, that's too much blue, I think, because I want it light. I just want it dark. But I think like a blue gray is much nicer. Oh, that's beautiful. Good thing I cleaned up here. Hands are slipping and sliding. So I've had to do a carrot cake with cream cheese, with an edible print. So that was fairly simple, which is awesome. I think this was the most work I've had to do for an order this week, thankfully, because I've been too busy with stock, with making stock for the markets. So, and then the other one was a chocolate cake. This one is a vanilla cake with jam, with strawberry jam. They wanted strawberry jam, so they got strawberry jam. Do you like my new turning board? It's really nice on screen, and it turns really well. And my cake might go flying off if I spin it too much. But it's a really, really nice one. Okay. So I quite like that. It's like a gray blue color. Not a bland blue, not a bland black gray. So kind of want the top to be a little bit flat, you know, really flat. So I'm going to do my trick of, you know, the top first so that I can flip it upside down. Ooh. So I'm going to ice the top first. I'll probably have to make more. Actually, just to give it a little oomph, because I'm not, you know, I'm not using fondant, and sometimes it's just nice to have it have like a bit of texture and ombre kind of look. Might actually go from, I'm gonna mix it so it's a little lighter over here. I'm going to darker on top. I think that will look really nice. So I just want to sort of smooth this out. So I try and smooth it out as much as I can before I'm going to then put my buttercream sheet, and then I'm going to flip it upside down. There's my buttercream sheet, and I try and get it in the center as much as possible because I need to so that it doesn't hook over, get hooked. You'll see when I flip it. Okay, where's my big board that I had? We're just going to flip it. And you think I would have learned my lesson by now to put these on all my cakes, but I generally don't. I just do it on the super heavy ones. And this is not that heavy. So, okay, so what I'm going to do actually is just put a little bit of icing in here. So I can just do the top side, and then I'm going to add more icing so that it's a little bit lighter. I'm going to make it like an ombre look. So what happens is the weight of the cake. Okay, I don't know why on screen it looks yeah, but it's not. Just gonna move the camera a bit. It really is not tilting. Promise you, it is straight. It looks like it's tilting on camera. So the weight of the cake will will flatten it out beautifully. You'll see. It flattens it out quite a bit. Just gonna do that. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna empty that and put a little bit of, I'm going to put the rest of the buttercream in here to make it lighter. And then that should give me enough icing. And this icing in here is very soft, so I have to add extra icing just to harden it up. Because also you don't want to work with this if it's too if the icing is too soft, because then it sticks, and then you won't get the effect that you're trying to get, and you won't be able to pull it off. So it has to be crusty buttercream to work with it. Okay, so that's buttercream used up. So it's going to be a lot lighter now because I've added the extra buttercream in. Make it a little thicker, harder. I don't need this. Oh, do I? No, I'm going to leave it. Okay. And now I can't hear the music. I've gone from being too light. That's better. Oh, I think because I put the fan on because it's so hot in here. So I like to do things like this to my cakes, just to spruce them up a bit so that it doesn't look so, you know, dead. I find that like when it's just a straight color, sometimes it almost looks a little dead. So sometimes when you've got, you know, shades of color or multiple colors, it looks a lot more vibrant. Okay, we're just going to finish going round. Okay, so then I'm going to still have it like that. And then we're going to pull it round. So why you want this to be in the center as much as possible, so that obviously when you're coming around, because it's only it's a certain size, and it can be quite difficult to use when it is catching. So you can make it nice and smooth and straight at the bottom, which is at the top, and then at the top, which is at the bottom. Okay. Then we're going to flip it over. Now I'm trying to make it as smooth as possible so that I don't have to do too much smoothing out when I'm done with this. You can see it's nice and flat, and then you can pull that off. I love it. I love it. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect edges, perfect everything. So we just want to make sure it stays that way. And I don't want to fiddle with it too much. So I just want to make sure my sides are straight, because obviously I'm having to work top and bottom, so then I can kind of make the center bulge a bit, which I don't want to do. You just use a nice, I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna get the boiling hot water. So yeah, that happens. I actually don't like this particular scraper that I'm using right now. I prefer my other one, which I think we can do the same. It's funny how the cheapy things sometimes land up being the best things to work with. Okay, so I like to butt it up so that we can get it nice and flat. Let me just go slowly around. It's also because I've got crusting buttercream, so now it's doing this, which is really not what I want. But we're going to use some hot water to smooth it out and get it right. Okay, but the point is that I'm getting it quite not bulging. Not bulging anywhere. And then I'm going to just boil up some hot water. So that I can pull these sides in a bit and just tidy this up. And then we can finish the edge. Not too sure with what. Which one? Which one? Which should we use? I think I'm going to use that. It's just plain and simple. It's just a round nozzle. Because it's for a dude. I don't really want to make it feminine of any kind, you know, like stars or yeah, not so much stars. What's it? Like flowery kind of thing. Don't want it to look. This is my best when it looks like this. Makes me so happy. So what you can do is get another clean one, and then you can just smooth it out if you see any areas where it looks not 100%. I can do it around here, but then I'll be here for a long time with this rough edge. That's why I'm going to use the hot water. I'll get that smooth edge much quicker. I don't want to be doing this a hang of a long time, messing around with it. So we just use boiling water as always. And the heat of this will allow for it to just smooth everything out nicely. You will see. It's like magic. And I don't go roughly. I mean, you know, I go quite lightly to smooth it out. Yeah, I'm not, you can see there's not even buttercream coming off. I'm literally using it just to smooth it out. Very, very gentle. I quite like this multi-layer look. It's nice. Gives it just that little bit of oomph. And if there's still some pieces that are looking a bit like it needs to be, you know, smoothed out, I can then just come with the buttercream sheets and smooth it out some more. But this is only if you want like a super smooth cake, you know. I'm just gonna tuck these in nicely. Just a little bit. And again, the heat of this being heated up. And then we can just fix it with, you know, once it's dry, because it needs to be dry. You can't do this when it's wet with the buttercream. Beets. Okay. That should be fine. And I can just smooth it out a bit if I wanted to. It just makes it a little bit smoother. Who needs fondant? Like, I get this so much nicer this way than I do with fondant. And it's not because I can't do fondant. I could sit here forever with fondant, but for me this is so much quicker, and I get these. Yeah, I think like for me this is way quicker. If it was fondant, I'd be here a long time with extra tools and stuff trying to get it super, you know, edged off. I think this looks perfect, not too shabby. Okay, so then I'm going to, what are we going to do? We're going to put this one in so we can finish it off. Looks like it's gonna rain. So I've got a bit of two-tone. There's a bit of two-tone going on here. I'm actually going to leave it as is. I'm not going to mix it, so that I can put it in the bag that way, so that when I pipe it, it'll come out that two-tone look as well. Just a little bit of it. Nothing too crazy. And I always like to finish off like this. As you know, if you watch me all the time, you'll know. Gotta finish your cake off. You can't leave the raw edge. You can't get in there to clean. One, you can't get in there to clean the excess icing off there. And two, it doesn't look finished. So if you at least do this, it covers that excess icing that you can't get to, because you're not going to get to it without damaging the base of the cake. And then obviously it looks finished off when you Give it a little bit of a finish. So especially like with this, because it's flat, it's nice to have a flat top. So if you guys do watch my videos, even if you watch the rerun, can you let me know in the comments what you would like to see from me next year? Do you want me to change the time slots so that you can see it more live? You know, see lives more? What time do you think I should be live? Is me doing it in the mornings not the right time? I do it on a Wednesday and a Friday. So this is the reason why I do it. I do it on a Wednesday and a Friday because Wednesdays are my baking days where I start processing all my orders and for the weekend. And then also Friday is the day that I complete all my orders to send out. So it's, you kind of want to see me doing it while I'm busy with it, right? So just gonna put those there. Let's see if these two will work now. So, and the reason why I don't do it on a Tuesday is it's too soon for me to bake, and also my domestic is here. And then Thursdays is, yeah, so that's why I do it on a Wednesday. Also, I do it on in the morning between 9 and 12 because that is the time that my daughter's at school. So it just helps me to have, you know, peace and quiet, because it's very, you know, makes it a little bit difficult to do these things when you've got a child running around. So that's the reason why I do it at that hour. And obviously I work at my best in the mornings as well, so that's also half the reason. I need some brown. Okay, I just need to go get my brown. I'll be back. Actually, I can just use cocoa. I'm just going to use cocoa. You don't actually need brown food coloring. Do you know that? Because you can just use cocoa for things. Okay, so I'm just going to use cocoa for exactly what I need to do. So we're just going to brush it up. Food coloring might maybe be a little bit darker, I think. I think this works just as good. Oh, we'll give it a chocolatey flavor. Yeah, so that's the reason I have got it on those time slots. But obviously we're wanting more viewership and we want everyone to come in. You know, if I'm going to do live, it would be nice if actually people were coming in live and having a chat to me and asking questions like you would if you were on Twitch. If you know anything about Twitch, that's what they do on Twitch. Yeah, so we're just trying to get more of a live response from people. So just let me know in the comments if you do watch this. What do you think? And then what would you like me to do next? You know, what would you like to see from me? That would be cool if you could tell me what you would like to see more of. Do you prefer watching me do this kind of thing? Or do you prefer me doing the test run baking? You know, I get a lot of viewership on all this test running baking, where I'm, you know, test running stuff. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. For me, I'm doing whatever's in my kitchen at the time and what's happening in my kitchen at the time. So it does become a bit of a struggle when I don't have anything. And then I have to conjure up stuff, which might be the case in January. I think maybe the cocoa is not really working as well as I thought it would. It made it nice and light, but that's what it's given it a bit of a brown. And I kind of want it to be just that little bit darker. So I'm just going to do it over here. Yeah. See on these scored pieces. Just want it a little bit darker. And we're doing well. This is going to be the first time in a very long time that I am done with work at lunchtime and actually done. So I'm done with orders for this week once I'm finished with this, which is flipping amazing. But I think I'm going to do some stuff where I can catch up because next week is going to be a 4-day week for me. I'm not live next week, Friday. It's my daughter's graduation. So I cannot be live. And then we are setting up in the afternoon for the Christmas market. So yeah, I'm not going to have time to go live. I'm not even going to have time to finish off anything. So I need to make sure I'm done by Thursday. Okay. So that just gives it some okay. Now the trick is to get it off here and onto the cake. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and get it off on here and onto my cake, and then we can put the rest together. I think what I'm going to do is just put a blob of icing like that, just to stick it down, because this is dry to touch. So this is still quite, you know, not rock hard, because I've only done it now, but ordinarily it could be quite hard. Okay. So I'm just going to move my camera so that you can maybe possibly see it better on the top. Let me zoom in a bit. Just going to zoom in a little bit, and then so that you can see what I'm doing. You can see better. Okay, there we go. Right, I think that's better for you to be able to see. So we're going to use a little bit of glue. Which, I don't know where my brush is. So yeah, we're trying to get that in the center as much as possible. It's my camera, I promise you. It is straight. The camera makes it look like it's not. Okay. So we're going to start arranging it so that it looks like something. My gym ball. And there's no real front to back, I think. Let's make that the back. Okay. Put our mat on. Our mat is also a bit, you know, obviously still quite soft. So we're going to be extra specially gentle because otherwise it's going to crack and we don't want it to crack. That's like that. And then we'll pop our towel on. I'm just putting some glue on all the flat areas where it will touch. Okay. So we just put a little bit of glue so that they stick and then they're not going to, you know, be running around the whole thing. And then, good God, and the poor customer lands up, you know, a bit falling over and stuff. Oh, this might not work as well as I hoped. It's starting to fall over. I think it's because it's soft. This one's not working as well as the other two. Yeah, those are, it's falling over. It needs to dry more. So I'm just going to leave it there. Oh, to dry. Oh, I need to put my 20 kg wording on. It says 20 kgs. Which I'll do now. This looks super cute. Look at that. Ah, it looks really, really, really cute. And then the water bottle. Which we can put over there. Oh wait, you need it so that it's showing that. Okay, and so I'm actually not gonna fiddle with this because it's just a pain in the bum. I think that looks fantastic as is. I'm just going to put a skipping rope in. To be honest, I feel like the skipping rope should be black. It shouldn't be. I'll do it black with red handles, and then I will use some silver. I will use some silver to write the 20 kgs on it. So the thing is that when I try to pick up the skipping rope, it broke because it's super thin and flimsy. So this kind of thing is just, yeah, sometimes better if you do it while it's still soft, so that you can just pop it on here and leave it. And then obviously we would just want to put little handles on as well. So then I can just do it like that. Oh, you didn't see that. There we go. That actually is perfect. I'm leaving it just as it is. I just want to put some glue here for the skipping rope to stick to. That's it. And then I'm going to very gently and lightly paint on number 25 in silver. And here comes the rain. Here comes the rain. Very much needed. Very much needed rain. So this is my airbrushing silver. But it's basically what I would use to mix anyway. So I'm not going to mix it up when I can just do that. Okay, so we're going to use the silver to write 20. And it's too thin. I'm going to have silver anyway. Because I don't have white paint. Really, maybe I should get white paint. You know, oh, you know what I do have? I do have opal. That will work. So I'm going to mix the opal wherever the opal may be. Or actually, I've got more silver. Here we go. It's too thin, so I can't. Basically, when I work with it, it goes. It just looks like water. Let's try that. And I'm just holding my hand so that I can make it so I don't touch anything. Okay, so I've put that one as a 20 kg and those two as 10s, and that's it. I think it's super cute, super cute. They didn't ask me to put anything on the cake, you know, like names and numbers and all that kind of stuff. So I'm going to leave it as is. Pretty happy. Okay, so I'm super happy with this. It's really, I think it's come out super cute and super well. It looks really awesome on the camera. So I'm going to love and leave you guys. I'm going to love and leave you all. Hope you have a super duper fantastic weekend. I feel like it should be this way. super duper fantastic weekend. Stay safe. And I'll catch you on Wednesday with our first holiday baking of fruit mince pies. I will, now that I'm done for today, I might just sort that out so that I can send you what the recipe is for this week. Anyway, guys, have a fantastic weekend, and I will see you next week, Wednesday.